Asian, Asian elephant, African elephant. Ah, wow, I cry. Mhm. What? Dubai. What's up, my friend Lovebird? What is happening? What is happening, my brother? How are you doing today? How is your evening? Christy, thank you for joining me, man. What's up, Christy? Uh, is that mango? Yes, it is mango. Do you like mango? Do you want to eat some mango? I got you some mango. White. I am from Italy. Do you prefer a roll pizza or dildo? I don't know, man. Which one do you think is the best? I think I prefer the raw one. Okay, good. Have it, have it. I wish I can give you. I wish there's an option where I can share my mango with you. When did you start eating mangoes? Long time ago. Long time, very long time ago. Do you like mango? What's up, my friend? Fury Federal is in the house, man. What's up, Fury Federal? How you doing today? How is the thing? How is your work, man? Anything new? You done with your training or no? Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm feeding on this mango, man. I'm feeding on this mango. Don't mind me. hmm Finally got some free time. Nice background. Where you at? I am just right in front of the beach, man. I am not far from the beach. Just right behind me is the beach. You can. I think. You can hear the noise. You can hear the people's noise. People going to the beach. Oh, so you've been busy, my friend. Hopefully you. Yeah, this is mango, man. Every now and then I would like to try me something new, man. Some new mango. Something new mango. I don't know. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, always busy. Yep, 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 yep. I've been busy too, man. I've been busy, man. I'm looking to transfer to a new department, and I got some interview coming. I got some interview coming, man. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of question that I would be asked. So I'm in the middle of that process of trying to move to a new department. Alan, how have you ever thought about donating your public hair? They give 87 per hair follicle. Man, who are these people, man? I'll be giving it to you. Where can you put me in contact with the person who need that public hair? I have a lot of them, man. 87 time 1 billion. Nice, congrats, man. Switching it up can be good idea. Yes, 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 yes. I want to move toward like doing some research. So I'm moving toward like R&D. But I don't know what kind of question should I be. What kind of interview? You know what I mean? I'm getting ready. I don't even know where to start. How to prepare that interview. Yes, indeed, guys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'll be going home soon, but man, can you guys hear the noises? Cicadas are making some noises around here. These cicadas, they're making noises, but you cannot even see them. They're making noises, but you don't know where they are. Hey, Alan, let me talk to the guy. Let me talk to the person who's in need of that pubic hair. I got a lot of them, man. How do interview goes in that field has to be different than the normal corporate interview, no? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. I mean, I try to ask people who actually try to. people from our department who actually who once like try to transition the kind of interview that I try to ask them what kind of question, what kind of interview they. Some of them are talking about, you need since it's like, you need like, biochemistry. Their question is based on chemical things, you know what I mean, on the basic biochemistry and understanding the basic molecular biology, the basic level, you know what I mean. So those are the kind of question and understanding the role of all you know what I mean, the reagent that we use in that they use in that lab, you know what I mean. So they will be asking you about the reagent, the chemistry behind, and those reagents, why do they function the way they function, So these are the kind of interview that you need to that I'm expecting, but it depends though, it depends. I just want to get out of that lab, you know what I mean. I just want to get out of our department. I feel like I'm tired. It's bored. I'm not learning anything new, so I need to move on, man. I need to keep moving. Sound like whiteboard in David, yeah, in David interview, yeah, 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 yeah. Man, do you have like are you good in interviews? Why you interview before you got that job? Did they interview you before you got that job, or you didn't just or you were just hired without the interview? Where are my people? Where is everybody? I feel like everybody right now is sleeping. People from outside of the US are sleeping. It's too late. Yeah, yeah. I use the STAR method: situation, action, task, result. Oh. That's what you use. All right. I think that's the best way. That's the best way to go about it. Situation, action, task, result. Uh, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to have an interview that is not like a routine kind of interview. You know what I mean? I feel like these people. I don't want it to be like a to be like the same way. I want to be. I want to be a little bit different. So. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It is what it is, man. Yeah, I mean, I got the point. So I got the point. Yeah, it is what it is, my friend. They have more than 700,000, 700, more than 700 applicants. The last time I checked, there were more than 700 applicants. That's crazy. That's crazy. So you need to distinguish yourself. You know what I mean? You need to distinguish yourself. I bet genuine interest would go a long way. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the. I want to, I want to go there and show them that, you know what I mean. I'm really, really, really interested in that job, in that opening part. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I will be actually trying to, you know, dig deep, go back and remember what's, my basic. Remember my basic, and then what about the job interest you? Well, so like right, I feel like the department is working on. I think was it what kind of cancer is it? Um, they're working on I forgot the name of the cancer actually. So I forgot the name of the cancer that they're working on, and I feel like and they also like it's the kind of like a immuno-oncology or immuno-oncology something like that. But they're working on colorectal cancer, and so it's like when I was in Egypt, that's the kind of thing that I did. You know what I mean? I worked in something similar to that, which is like transition, bladder cancer. They call it transitional cell carcinoma. And I also did some research on immunology. So I work with try to investigate the spleen, the role of the spleen in in our immune system. So I feel like combining those two, like you know what I mean. I'm slightly. I was talking to you about like flow cytometry the other day. So like that's the immunology part of it. So I have a little bit of experience in immunology, and I have a strong experience in oncology, which is bladder cancer. So those are the things, and I look at their website and I saw that they're working right now. Their research, they're focusing on colorectal cancer, which is very close to what I did previously. So this is the main reason why I'm deciding to go there, because you have immunology and you have oncology, so beside the fact that the job pay more than what I'm doing right now, so it pay good, and it's something that I've been actually that I was that I did. It's something that is close to what I did before. Colorectal cancer. Colorectal cancer is funny, right? Colorectal. You personally connect to the problem you would be working to solve. Mm, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Do I personally connect to the problem that I'll be working to solve? Well, in what way? In what way? In what way do you think I? That's deep. That's deep. I mean to say, elaborate a little bit. In what way do you take it? Yo, guys. Yo, long time no see. I have kind of changed a bit. By the way, this is Francisca. Francisca, what's up? How you doing, Francisca? What time is it, man? Thank you for the thumbs up, I don't know who is it, but thank you for the thumbs up. How is life in your area, in your side of the city? Like, is the drive something like the desire low? Was your life intertwined with also solving the problem? For example, trying to solve cancer before your mother. Wow, that's the that's it. Well, your desire alone, or is your life intertwined with also? Well, my life is not intertwined. I think my in a way actually my life, because right now is bringing me back to medicine. You know what I mean? To to the fact that I wanted to be. You know what I mean? I went to medical school for that. So like I said, in my I started working on I started being part of the cancer research oncology department in Cairo University. During my second years, you know what I mean, like we second from my second years of university I started working on that, on cancer, you know what I mean, on transitional cell carcinoma. And I did a lot of research, you know what I mean. I went to um, I did a lot of like, what is it, the causes of that cancer. Egypt went through something called like a parasite that was endemic in the rural part of Egypt. So I did like the community service on that. went there and saw how the farmers, how they live in, and how do they get infected by that parasite. They call it cystosoma or cystosoma, and that the chronic part of that, the chronicity of that infection of that parasite is the what lead to the transitional cell or the bladder cell of their the blood lining become cancerous. So I don't know. I think like I don't have any person who's like who's like who passed away from cancer or anything like that. But I feel the only thing that I have, the only connection that I have with that thing is that this is something that I've been doing. Some desire in Philippines always goes wrong, like raining and some houses in Philippines, like in Manila, the houses are broken. But oh, okay, that's wonderful. So yeah, Fury Federal. My connection, I don't have any personal connection with cancer or anything. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. If you think, oh no, I was looking at it um differently. I was looking at it like if I have somebody like personally, or if I have any person who's like who's like who is suffering from disease itself. But like I say, I don't have. But I feel like um, cancer and immunology. This is my core. That's what I feel. Anything that is immunology and cancer, I feel like it is my core. I want to go back and do what I used to do. Flow cytometry. Playing with the colors and things like that, and also working on. Oh, okay, that's cool, then. That's cool. Yeah, so like you think the best way to go about it is just to uh, try to show them your connections with what they're doing. Is that how you would approach the interviewer? Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna that's a good way to look at it. Okay. So like I'm supposed to find a way to show them that really I'm really interested. Hopefully that's what they're looking for. Hopefully, because I've heard a lot of things about the interviewer, especially the dude who is interviewing me. People are telling me that he's very smart, that he know everything that is related to NGS, and I googled him and I found that he's very deep into the uh, chemistry part of the things. You know what I mean? So I feel like okay, I need to go and and look at my biology book or biochemistry books. But I like the way you're approaching it. The to find connection. You know what I mean? Something that show them that you are actually interested, that you're genuinely interested in doing what they're doing, in being part of what they're doing. So that's the best way to go about it, I guess. Yeah, I will find time to actually sit down and start like formulated what I want to say. Or bring the knowledge, but bring more than that. Okay, yes, and okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, man. It makes sense. You have like when you have like more than 700 applicant, man. That's crazy. You need to be different. 700 applicant plus 700 plus applicants. God. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for the things, man. For the encouragement. Yeah. I'm gonna go there. I have two South Korean who apply. For the same. No, one South Korean, one Chinese guy. Both of them applied last year for the same position, and both of them got rejected for different reason. That's the reason why they don't want to reapply again. They told me that no, this shit is crazy. I was like, bro, let me try this time. This time is my time. Let me try. They said go for it. I was like, okay, okay. Let them call me for the interview, and then I'm just gonna start refreshing my mind and seeing where I can sit down and talk to the universe. I need to find time and close my door and just switch off the light and leave my phone away and then sit down and reconnect with the universe. This way, I will actually zoom in into the brain of the interviewer. Do you know how to zoom in? Do you know how to connect? Do you know that you can actually try to go into the future and see what will happen to you in the future and try to interfere with what will happen to you in the future. You know, if you sit down, sit down and meditate a little bit, zoom in, you can zoom into his brain and then see what kind of question they will be asking you. That's what I will be doing. So you free today, man? How is Phoenix, man? You didn't tell me how is Phoenix? Yes, yes. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. I know that's not possible. I know that's not possible, but I'm trying to find a way. Remember back in the days when I was taking the exam, you know, you always wanted, you wished there's a way you can actually cheat. There's a way you can actually go and see the question, like when tomorrow, when you're having your final tomorrow, and you already know that they already got the questions ready. And I used to dream, like, you know what I mean. I used to like sit down and switch off the light and try to say, how can I see what kind of question will be coming tomorrow? I wanted to cheat, but I was never able to cheat, man. But that's the kind of brain I would like to, or the kind of power I would like to have, to be able to actually see things far away from me and try to prepare the best. Yeah, I like the way you're going about it, man. You are very scientific about it. Very scientific. You approach the things. Yeah, man. A lot of cicadas around here. I don't- Blast that trail, man. Look up interview question in the field surrounding what you want to do. Yes, yes, that's what I will be doing. I actually wanted to do it today, but my car broke down, and I'm having issue with my vehicle, and I had to take it. That's the reason why I didn't actually stream early. I had to go and seek for the advice of a mechanic. I went there and spent almost half of almost 3-4 hours with him, and it's still I need to go back on Monday. So tomorrow I'll be free. I just parked the vehicle, and tomorrow I'll be free, and tomorrow I'll be sitting down and try to investigate. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try to find all the answers, and I'm also gonna investigate the two people that will be interviewing. I wanna see their profile, and I wanna, see what is their specialties, and I wanna go there and dig deep because this guy, for instance, one of them, he's like, he's into chemistry of NGS. So I wanna try to familiarize myself with the NGA, with the chemistry of NGA. Those are the kind of things that I would like to do, you know, tomorrow and the day after that. But today I spent all of my day, man, going to the mechanic. I got up early, wanted to go to the grocery store, drove my car to the grocery store, and then bought some food, came back, was driving home, um, and then the check engine light came out of nowhere. The check engine light started coming, and the car started like it looked like I need to change my cylinders, my cylinder one or something like that. There's something that is wrong with it. I need to change it. So Chicago, everything is expensive. That's what I will be doing. That's what I was doing today. And also, we yesterday was our last day. The DNC ended it last night, and so majority of people, the DC people, the New Yorkers, the Michigan people who are here protesting, they will be going back. So if I feel like if somebody want to go downtown, today will be it will be easier. You won't come in contact with police like you did yesterday. Many people are avoiding downtown. I have one of my coworkers who actually decided to travel. He used his PTO running away from the protesters. So he used the whole, last week he traveled to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, running from the protesters. So, but last night was the last day. Today, I think the remaining people will be booking their things and will be going home. And the police will leave downtown, and so yeah, people will be able to go out. Man, do you know that Son of Soweto is already in England, man? Son of Soweto. Remember Son of Soweto, the guy from South Africa? He's now working in a university in north of England. Yesterday we were talking, and he's enjoying himself. That's good, man. I always I always it always feel good when the people that people like you guys that I usually talk to, when you guys achieve something, is actually very good. Yes, yes. Yesterday you were not here. Last night we were. Yesterday we were talking. We were talking. He's in London. He was in London, so he'll be working in a university. I think he's a researcher. He's doing like his post PhD studying in London. And his family is supposed to be coming today or tomorrow, something like that. His family, including his cats, will be joining him in London. So I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him. So, Betch, he's making all kind of Indian. That's what he's doing yesterday. Yesterday, I was like, bro, you come in, in London, you have a lot of Indian and Pakistani, so you have to be very careful. But the funny part of it, I think South Africa has like the largest number of Indian outside of India, one of the largest country with the Indian population. And for me, when I see somebody talking about it, a group of people, there's a reason behind it. So maybe the number of because there's a huge population of Indian in South Africa, so maybe there's a conflict between. I feel like there's something, and especially if you, and since he's like in academic, Indian are into academic. So especially, I feel like a son of Soweto is impacted, or maybe in his academic, around him, he's surrounded by Indian. Maybe they're doing something that he didn't like, and that's the reason why whenever he get a chance to shit on them, he doesn't hesitate. You know, he don't hesitate at all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a conflict, like there's a conflict, I think, between the native South African and the Indian. Even though Indian are also like right now, the South African Indian are also can also be considered native because they've been there for long time, very long time. Maybe more than some of them been there like for more than 200, 300 years or years ago. So they also like kind of like native to South Africa, but there's a conflict, and I feel like if you are into academic like Son of Soweto, you will always come in contact with Indian, and there you will actually learn their behavior, and if you don't like them, if they don't like you, then that's how you develop the anxiety, the hate. the head or the energy, the kind of energy that Son of Soweto has for Indian. You know what I mean? So it doesn't. It's not coming from out of nowhere. I know where he's coming from. Yes, 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 yes. So right now, like in order to know what is happening in America, you need to know what is happening globally. Because I feel like globally you'll get there. You America is giving you a snapshot, but if you know what is happening globally, then you become humble. You humble yourself. You know that okay, America is not that special. In everything. When I said America is not special, I mean in everything. Even when it comes to like immigration, American fighting the immigration is just everywhere. Everywhere around the world, people are fighting immigration. Even in South Africa itself, they fighting. They don't want immigrant. They have the native South African who are not into immigrant and things like that. Just like in London and all around the world, we all are having the same similar issue. We all are human, man. We all are having similar issue, man. Human issue, man. People don't like foreigners. You go to Egypt, they having a similar issue. Beside, plus, on top of that, on top of them having like issue that is immigration, but some of those countries are very poor. They relative to America, in relation to America, they're poorer. So they're having a lot of issue. They're having a lot of issue, and they're having poverty. Yeah, but yesterday we were talking to. I was talking to Son of Soweto. He told me that he never. So the area where he's living. Actually, there's no protest. UK. The English people were protesting immigrant, or like there's a group of people in England that are actually protesting immigrant, rioting because of immigrant. They're destroying the properties of immigrant. And I was asking him, oh man, how you feeling, man? And he's like, bro, the area where I am actually, I didn't even see any protests. So it looked like he's safe and sound in South Africa, in England. Yeah, yeah. He's I remember the University of Sheffield or something like that. One of the best university in England. So Son of Soweto is there. I told him that we may come to England one day. We may come to England to visit him and to give him to visit him. So there's a possibility that we are actually going to be in England very soon. Yeah, a lot of innocent people are yeah, or for something they never had hand in. Yep, yep, yep. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. People are people. What happened? People are just doing things that I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people are living. Some people's life are just very. It's just very like tough, hard. In the Middle East, in some area in Africa. We have people from Sudan, the Sudanese people. People don't know. People think that Israel and Palestine is the only thing that is happening. But you have Sudan is actually they have like the civil war going on. A lot of innocent people being unalive in Sudan. In Congo, the Congo things has been happening forever. It's going on forever. Ukraine is slowing down, but and then you have Palestinians. Yeah, the protesters that were here yesterday, that were here like the whole weeks. I am with them. You know what I mean? I understand them, even though they may not understand us. But the problem is when you supporting like a group like a Palestinian, they like when you go like when they're having their protests, they look at everybody as their enemy. They don't even know your position without even knowing where you're coming from. So they're very hesitant. Like when they see you coming, they think like you're coming, you have a bad intention. I went to the University of Chicago to record, actually to stream uh, around the protest. I went to the protest where the Israeli people, the Jewish people were actually gathering. They didn't say anything. And then when I went to the Palestinian area, bro, they almost beat me, man. They came around me, they start lying, they start pushing me. They start saying, why are you recording? Why are you recording? Yes, yes. And so like you can go from supporting this person, and then the person that you support actually can harm you, and then make you actually change. Yeah, yeah. I was in they had a protest. Actually, I had it like I streamed, like I was walking. I actually took a subway and walked, and went to University of Chicago and walked from the subway, from the station to actually the University of Chicago, and I was live streaming, and went to the area, the grouping, the Jewish people grouping. Nothing happened. I recorded. Nothing happened. Nothing special, and none of them say anything. And then went inside where the Palestinian protesters, they have a lot of people, more people than the Jewish protesters. So I went there. I was just looking what was happening actually with a good intention. I sympathize with their cause, but they try to create the way they do it when you come when they don't know you. They try to frustrate you so that the police can intervene, because there's a lot of them. So they try to frustrate you, and then they send a lady, and then they say that you're touching the lady. They push the lady on you because they want you out there. They want you out of there. So they try to they're doing something. And somebody was telling me that don't be mad. Maybe they're trying to protect themselves. I'm like, bro, that's how you guys are. That's how you force somebody to move from being a fan or a supporter of you guys to a now a like at least a neutral person. You know what I mean? It affected me because they had like three ladies and three men, and they all came and surrounded me. They couldn't allow me to move. Like when I'm going this way, they're going this way and pushing me. So I say all of that to say that in this war, the people that you think that are your people, they may be the reason why you get harmed. You know what I mean? So I learned a big lesson. My channel. This channel actually it was just a simple channel like that, and then I started posting when the Israeli-Palestinian things were happening. I started posting a lot about Palestine and about Israeli and all of that, and majority of those posts actually were actually supportive, you know, to the Palestinian. You know what I mean? I was like just like I was sympathizing with them. That's how I get all of those, um, followers or subscriber. You know what I mean? So yeah, the channel actually get actually lifted. I think I remember, you know, um, during when October things, I don't know, October 7, when it happened, actually I had like 11 subscriber. So I started posting about the crisis, the Israeli crisis. And majority of those posts, if I can go back, the short video that I was posting on my channel, most of them were actually in support of Palestinian people. I sympathize with them, even though, like, even with all of the thing that was happening. I didn't, even though my closest friend, the people that I work with are all Jewish people, but I was sympathizing with them because of their weakness, because like they're not like, as powerful as the Israel. So, but as you can see, I slowed down. Like after going to the University of Chicago, my post about the crisis actually diminished. You know what I mean? Like I stopped talking about it, and the main reason was because of because of what happened in the University of Chicago. I was like, bro, wow, because that day the people actually the protester were trying to frame me. They wanted police to arrest me or something like that. That's what they were trying to do. So yeah, man, surprise, 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 my friend. I'm just here sitting with cicadas, man. That happened, bro. Some need to do better. Yep, yep, damn. Yeah, Yeah, wherever. That's the reason why I'm telling you. When you see a protest, when you see a group of people protesting, be careful, man. Be careful. And actually, I understand people protest the protesters, man. Some of them because they're scared of infiltrator. They're scared. They think that some people are infiltrators. Some people are infiltrating their group. Some people are trying to harm them. So they try to be defensive. You know what I mean? So when they don't know, if they don't know you, if you are not part of the group, be careful, man. um they will be like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether they don't even know. Uncle, what's up, Amanda? That suck, man. I get being angry, but we still have to keep our moral compass in front of our faces. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, is when you go outside, the reality is different, man. You know what I try actually didn't remember me, Amanda Cochran. I remember the name, but I remember the name. I remember the name, but can you remind me where you from again, my friend? Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, when they came to me, they confronted me. I wanted to, like, I was trying to show them my channel. I was like, bro, I am with you guys, man. I actually am not like, I wanted to make them feel comfortable. I am not somebody who's like, trying to harm you. They didn't want to listen to me, man. They're like, bro, get the F out of here. I talk about opening restaurant. Yeah, yeah, I do remember you. I do remember you. I was giving you I remember. I think are you from Alabama? Are you in Alabama or no? Oh, I don't know. I remember talking to you about opening vegan or vegetarian restaurant or something like that. Oh, okay. How about the restaurant, man? Were you able to open something? Are you building your restaurant or no? Oh, you from Mississippi? Yes, yes, I do remember. Mississippi is in the house, man. Welcome back. Welcome back, my friend from Mississippi, man. How is the weather? How hot it is in Mississippi right now? Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I'm now seeing the cicadas. I'm seeing them flying. These are the cicadas that are making noises. They are the one who are making these noises that we are actually hearing. What state are you in? I'm in Illinois, Chicago. Have you ever been to Chicago, my friend? Oh man. Oh yeah. So I'm in Chicago. Just right now, I'm in front of Lake of Michigan. Have you ever heard of Lake of Michigan? It's a big lake. It's like Mississippi River. Is it cold there? Yeah, it is. It is cold in the winter. Right now, it is actually good. It's good weather right now. Right now, it is hot. In winter, it is windy, very windy, and it's actually cold. But it is more windy. The wind is what make it very, very, very cold. Can you turn the camera around? Oh, do you want to see? What do you want to see? I don't know. That's the thing. See the lake? You see people sitting everywhere? Okay. I think I turned the camera around. I think I turned the camera around. I can also show you. You see the lake? Can you see the lake? All right. You see, that's the lake. You saw the lake or no? Yeah, the lake is big. How? Have you ever been to the Mississippi River? How big is it? How big is Mississippi River compared to the lake that you show right now? Yes, I'm about the same, little big. Okay, so is it which one is bigger? You think Mississippi River is bigger than this one? Oh yeah, this lake is huge, man. This lake is very big. This lake is very big. If you see it, you would think that this is not a lake. This is an ocean. Look like an ocean actually. So huge. It is huge. The reason why we have a lot of wind, I think, around here, a lot of wind during the winter is because of that lake, I guess. Oh, I work in a biotech. You know, biotech industry. You know, research, biology, chemistry, pharmacy. They call it Great Lake for a reason, Lord. Yeah, it's huge. It is a huge lake, my friend. It is huge. You know, many people, if they don't, if you didn't tell somebody, if they like one time I was streaming on the beach, and someone asked me, they say, "Where are you from?" I say, in Chicago. They say I was lying. Why? Because the lady was telling me that, oh, Chicago doesn't have an ocean. I was like, bro, this is not an ocean. This is lake. She didn't believe it. She's like, no, this is not Chicago. She's like, Chicago doesn't have an ocean. I'm like, bro, you don't know. I was like, bro, it looked like an ocean, but it's not an ocean. It's a lake. It's a lake. At least we don't have, like, shark, and we don't have all of that beautiful things that the ocean have. So that's the difference, I guess. So you're not so I'm not scared when I'm sitting on the beach. I'm not scared of these big guys, the blue whales coming out of nowhere and try to swallow, uh, swallow three, four, five, 10 of us. This I'm not scared. When you're sitting on Lake of Michigan, you don't have to worry about that. I guess that's the difference between lake and oceans. And by the way, I think, like, Michigan, Lake of Michigan is like the fifth largest or sixth largest lake in the world. So it's huge. It's actually huge, huge. It is huge. And I think Lake of Michigan is the reason why Chicago will always be relevant. Unlike LA and California in general, this Chicago will never run out of water, I guess. They will never have crisis, water crisis, like California is having right now. What is your opinion on global warming? Oh man, global warming. I think you mean, what do you mean? Do you think are you asking? Do you think? Yes, I think global warming is there, but I feel like it is. I don't think we have the capacity. I don't think, like, a human being can actually reverse if there's any global warming. I don't think we have the capacity to reverse it. We can try, but I feel like we're too small. Lake Michigan is also the only Great Lake located entirely in the U.S. Oh yeah, that's an information that I didn't know about it. Wow. Yeah, yeah, Lake Michigan, and somebody was telling me that a person was a lady from Michigan. She was telling me that there's area in Detroit, Michigan, that if you can stand there and you can see downtown Chicago, just because of the lake. There's an area where you can, you are in Michigan, in Detroit, or in Michigan, and you can still see the building, the skyscrapers around downtown Chicago. So that's how I was thinking, like, that was fascinating. Yeah, the global warming is there, my friend. But I feel like human cannot do nothing about it. At least that's what I think. I mean, we can try. Human being can try. Yeah, all the glasses, man, almost with all cells. All right. I think human can try. We can try to interfere, but I don't. I feel like we're too small. Too small. You have to develop a technology, a huge. I don't know. I don't know what kind of technology that we can develop in order to reverse. I know that many people are talking about the what is it? The green gases, the methane, the CO2. Um, trying to use different kind of energy and all of that. It is good, but is it enough though? I- That's the question. What if we stop using all the dirty gases? What if we stop releasing all the green gases on the atmosphere? Is it gonna reverse all of that? I don't know. I really don't know. But the beautiful part of it, we all are going to go sooner or later. We all will disappear. Maybe I watched. Do you guys know like George Carlin, a comedian, like a comedian by the name of George Carlin? He talked. Somebody's calling me. Yes, yes, I am a huge fan of George Carlin. I think even the idea that human being cannot interfere, I borrowed that idea from George Carlin, and I agree with him. There's a stand up that he did that we human being think of them, we think huge of all of that, and I agree with him that. Wow, somebody was calling me, guys, so I'm so sorry. Somebody was disturbing. I'm a huge fan of George Carlin too, man. I'm a huge fan. I used to listen to him. I used to watch his stand-up comedy. I thought like his stand-up comedy was like very educative. He talk about everything. What is your opinion on LGBT riot? Personally, I don't like it. Oh, where is the riot? Where is it? Where is it taking place? I didn't know. I was a little bit out of I was a little bit away from internet, so maybe that's the reason why I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, George Carlin is a big guy, man. He's a big guy. Ayame, welcome back. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? And how is family? How is Hawaii? Yes, yes. I think his comedy, for me, his comedy is more like it is fun, and it's also it's like education for many people. A legend. Yep, yep. I agree with you. Completely agree with him. I have listened to a lot of his on religion. You know what I mean? The Ten Commandments. The way he destroyed the Ten Commandments. He took them one by one, and he said, and he actually he revised Ten Commandments. He come up with the summary. Summary. We just need one commandment. Very well. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ayame. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you were able, yeah, combine them down into like trees, and then but the tree, even the tree, he wasn't satisfied with the tree. He said you can see he has another one that keep that things to yourself, keep that shit to yourself. Yeah, he's like keep that shit to your to yourself. So I'm a big fan, man. I've watched a lot of his stand up since you're in America. What is your opinion on Kamala Harris letting immigrant through? Oh man, you're a big fan. You're not a big fan of Kamala Harris. I don't even know, man. I think politicians, both of them are just playing the same game, man. I feel like both of them are the same. Um, Kamala Harris and all the Democrat, they may pretend as though like they're letting the immigrant inside. Remember when people were saying that Obama was considered to be like one of the he deported more immigrants than even Donald Trump. So people, I think if you look deep into it, you find that the Democrat and the Republican, all of them are the same. They all are American. They all, you know what I mean. When it comes to illegal immigrant, they will deport you, but they're doing it in a different way. Trump is not scared of telling them that, oh, I'm gonna deport you. Whereas like the Democrat, they do it in a silent way, but they do it anyway. So I don't see a big difference when it comes to those kind of things. Yeah, yeah, George Carlin, man. He's a big guy, man. I like his the capital punishment. Have you watched the one? His take on capital punishment, bringing back what is it? The crucifixion, the crucifixions. Boiling people in a shit like that. I was like, every time when I feel like I'm stressed, I watch. He's a stand-up comedy, and I just laugh just by myself. Put it on TV. Yeah, put it on TV and just align them, people, 10, 5, 15 of them, you know. I'm a big fan, man. I used to, yeah, paper. He say, American will love it. American will love it. I'm telling you that America will love it. You know, and the advertisement will go. He said, the advertisement, people will pay a lot of money to bet on it. It'll be entertaining. I'm a big fan, man. I'm a big fan of George Carlin, man. I think there's nobody that is there's no other comedian that are that are I mean very close to him. That are close to what he stood for. He's a guy who's like he touched on a lot of subject, religion, stupidity, all of that nonsense. Yep, 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 yep. Why don't they have like a autobiography, a movie about him? That would be cool. Can they have a movie about him? Or is it gonna be very difficult for? I mean, it's not gonna be. I mean, do you watch a sport? Yes, I do watch a sport, my friend. I do watch a sport. I watch a lot of a sport actually. Um I watch basketball, football, American football, European football. I watch tennis. I watch baseball sometime if I get time. But majority of right now though, like I don't have time to watch match like live like that. I'm just limited to highlights. The highlights. That's what I do. I watch the highlight of the match. Yeah, yeah, man. I'm a big fan of George Carlin. Very big fan. I discover him outside before I even moved to the US. And I also enjoy this guy, Bernie Mac. What his name is Bernie Mac or Bernie Mac. He's Bernie Mac from Chicago actually. He's also like he used to be very fun. He's very fun. He's different. His jokes is very different than the one that Carlin is doing, but he's actually funny. You're a good streamer, and I hope your channel boom in success, man. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. You're a wonderful person, man. You're a wonderful, wonderful person. Who are you going to vote? It look like you will be voting for Donald Trump, even though you're not. I don't think you're all enough to vote, right? Bernie Mac, guys. Bernie Mac is a funny dude too. Bernie Mac is a funny guy. Oh, that's right. All right. That is right, man. You're a huge fan. Bernie was good too. Really enjoy Matt Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. Yes, ton of us. Yeah, yeah. I enjoy Bernie Mac more than all of them though. I feel like his style of comedy is just very unique, and he's naturally is very funny. You look at him, he's funny. I thought like among them though, for me, among those guys that you listed, I will pick him actually. I'll pick Bernie Mac. I think he's better than all of those guys. Better than what is it, Steve Harvey's and you know all of those guys. For me, Bernie Mac, he just hit you with one things and you just laugh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Bernie Mac was fun, really. It was fun. Eddie Izzard the rest to kill. Oh no, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. I need to check it out. I need to check it out because like that's stand-up comedy is what I do when I'm just by myself. What I watch. You know what I mean. Majority of the time when I'm by myself, I want to discover new people, a new style of stand-up comedy. Um, and I thought like for me, George Carlin was the god. And then I enjoy certain comedians, like Bernie Mac. I think is coming. So far, I didn't see anybody who's stopping him. He's not like George Carlin, but he's just there to make you laugh. He's not there to educate you, but he's just there to make you laugh, and he will do whatever it takes. And in pursuing that, yeah, I will try it. I will watch it. Actually, Eddie is. Let me take a screenshot. Actually, what is your opinion on Furies? Who is Fury? I mean, you mean the guy, the Fury Federer? Yeah, he's a wonderful guy, man. He's a wonderful guy. He's into tech. Oh, which Fury are you talking about? The Fury that is talking to me right now, or Tyson Fury? You know Tyson Fury, the UK, the England, the English boxer. Which one? Tyson Fury is also a fantastic boxer, man. He's a fantastic boxer. Yeah, Eddie. What is his name again? Uh, Bernie Mac and this guy. Oh, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is fantastic. Tyson Fury is good. Tyson Fury is good, my friend. Really, he's good. He's good. When it comes to boxing, Tyson Fury is up there. Let me Google that guy, Eddie. What is his name again? Eddie Kevin Hart. Do you watch Kevin Hart? Yes, I did watch Kevin Hart. I think I thought like Kevin Hart was actually Kevin Hart is like a new generation. He's like he was actually fun. He was actually fun. He made money. Dress to Kill. Oh, Dress to Kill. Okay, that's the one. That's the one. Okay, 1999. All right, I see that one. That one I'll be watching it later on. I'll be watching that one later on. Yeah, Burry was one of the greatest. Barney was one of the greatest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watch his description of the word motherfucker. His description, his own definition of word motherfucker. Motherfucker is a noun. It can be a noun and a verb. It can be a verb. Yeah, he's a funny guy. He's different. But all of them great people, man. All of them great comedians are gone, man. All of them great. Yeah, all of them great comedians are gone. Yeah, and I feel like right now we are. I like I like say, Dave Chappelle who used to be also good. I like some certain things that Dave Chappelle was doing was but I think comedy is also like subjective, like it depends, like certain people, like what I find funny Actually, many people may not find it funny. You know what I mean? It just depends on your experience in life, I guess. Think that things that can stimulate you. Um, you know. Yeah, he's a griot. You know, griot. He's a griot. Griot is like a kind of like a storyteller. You know, African. You know, in Africa, you know, we are retelling his story to memorize his story and then retelling it generation after generation. You know, so he's kind of he's that type of comedian. He's a guy who have a lot of memory, I guess, can remember a lot of things and can use them and just make he's cool, but I think majority I think I like he's for me I like Bernie. I don't know why I like Bernie more. I like Bernie more, man. Bernie is just like that, you know. Bernie, you don't need to wait for 1 hour, man. You just get into the business, man. Jump into it, man. 15 minutes, you're laughing, you're crying. That's it. You go and sleep. For Dave, he has to build a story and all of that. Take time. Take time. And Kevin Hart is also close to Bernie Mac. He also build a story, but he has a lot of up. He can make you. Were you able to go? I was told that this guy, what is his name again? Joe Rogan is also a stand-up comedian, right? Those guys like Bernie and George were from a different. Yeah. They were naturally gifted people that they know what they're doing. Naturally, they know even though they write and they prepare everything, but they naturally actually know how to make people laugh. You know what I mean? And in a different way. George Carlin, like I said, he's educating and he's giving you also punch. He's giving you punchline. You know what I mean? Educating you at the same time. Bernie Mac, he can come just he can fill the stadium, he can fill the people that are his audience, and then based on that he can just keep giving you, and once he touch the point, the right point, he just keep going on it, doing it, tapping that same spot forever, continuously. That's what he was good at. Yeah, Dave Chappelle, he has some. I like Dave Chappelle, not as a stand-up comedian, but I like his sketch. You know what I mean? Those clips, the small clip that he used to do back in the days, going back to during the slavery and getting beaten by his slave master, and then those kind of clips that I like about. Yeah, Joe does a stand-up comedy. I never He was here in Chicago, but I didn't. But I don't know, man. Like Joe, like I don't know, man. I never try. I wanted, next time maybe when he's coming to Chicago, I have to go and check him out because I don't know what kind of. I don't know. I feel like I don't trust him. I've seen a lot of him being serious and all of that. So like, I don't know if like there's certain comedian like that. You built your brand. Your brand is already like programmed that this guy is supposed to be funny. Like Bernie Mac. When I see him, my brain is already letting me know. Even he doesn't even need to speak. Sometime like I'm already laughing. His movement. He's already building software in my brain that is telling me this guy is funny. But the software, that software, Joe, what is his name again? Joe Rogan. I don't know if my brain will, but I need to discover him, I guess. Joe Rogan is also a comedian. Majority of those podcasters are comedian, actually. Joe Rogan, he was here in Chicago, and I didn't go, but I think I need to go and check in, and see what he can offer. Next time when he's coming. Yeah. And then besides, like I don't think like some people, some comedians, they have a lot of clips, a lot of their clips that are circulating on YouTube, but it's very difficult to find a clip, a Joe Rogan clip, a stand-up comedy of Joe Rogan. Thank you for the thumbs up, my friend. So I think like that in that way he's different. Like if you go to on YouTube, you'll find a lot of Kevin Hart clips. Um, I also there's another comedian from South Africa. His name is I think his name is Noah. What is his Noah, something Noah like that. He's a South African. He's from Son of Soweto's country. Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah. he used to do like the Daily Show. He used to be like the guy who host. He used to host Daily Show. Is he not the same? He used to host the Daily Show. He's a stand-up comedian, and I actually find him like very also instructive and very educative and very funny. Actually, he can be funny also. But his name, yeah, he's different. He's stand up. He's a stand up comedy. What he bring to the table is a globalism. You know, he bring to the level. So when you go and watch Trevor Noah, his experience, his comedy is not limited to just the U.S. experience. He can take you to Indian and British. Like he know that his father. I think what good? Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? So his father is I think his father is from Swiss. He's a European, so like he has this internationalism into him. So like he bring a lot of culture. Um, Rondi Dangerfield was the god of deprecation. Oh, really? I didn't see that one. Yeah, so I'm discovering, man. I'm into like this comedian, man. I also like this guy from Mexico, Mexican comedian. He's a little bit, I think, Fafi or Fafi. Fafi is like a Latino, but he's not Mexican. I mean, he's a Latino. He's not originally from Mexico. Fluffy. I think his name is Fluffy. Fluffy is also funny. Who else? Boss, why we out in the dark, man? I'm just chilling, man. The weather is just good. I'm on the beach, not far from the beach, so I'm just sitting outside. Mosquitoes are eating, are getting there. Mosquitoes. I'm giving mosquitoes opportunity to eat something before I change my mind because I want them to dine on me to have their lunch. What's up with you, man? My friend Vio Rose. How are you doing and how is life? Yeah, so that Fluffy is also like a guy that I discover and actually I like his material. Who else? Trevor Noah is fantastic. Trevor Noah. All right, my friend. All right. What time is it right now in your place, man? I think you're from UK, right? Virus. Are you from UK? Are you from England? Yeah, Fluffy is also right now. I feel like the stand-up comedian, the experience. I feel like the coming of Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah brought something into the American Mail, and he is from South Africa. So he expanded a little bit the arena of comedy. You know, he's not just limited to American experience. He brought like a British experience, European experience, African experience. He has a lot of experience, not South African only, but also Nigerian. He also got a lot of Indian experience. He know a lot, also Middle Eastern, so he can take like the things like the thing he can go back to 9/11, how they've been treated. He can use those the fear, the Islamophobia or the Arabophobia. He can use that thing to find something. You know what I mean? To give you something material that is worth listening. He's also like he's very instructive. He's very educative. So Trevor Noah, the fluffy guy, he's a little bit heavy. He's good too. He's very good. He's good. He's very good. I watch him, listen to some of his stand up. Fantastic, very good. Uh, you know, what's the other dude? There's the Indian dude. Do you know him? There's the Indian guy. He's Canadian Indian, originally from India, but he's a Canadian citizen. I forgot his name. Forgot his name. He also bring a lot of internationalism. He know a little bit. Yeah, Gabriel Iglesias. Yes. Gabriel Iglesias is doing fantastic, man. He's doing fantastic. He's traveling nowadays. The comedian nowadays are not the comedians back in the Bernie Mac area. Bernie Mac is experience is just like it's just limited to inner cities. A little bit the interaction with between the inner city people, the Black American and white Americans. This is the kind of experience that you were getting back in the 2000. Nowadays, you have a lot of people who are like who expanded their material to. You have an Indian. This guy is originally from India. He's bringing the Indian culture, the Canadian culture, also the Middle Eastern culture. So in that way, his stand up is a little bit something um, funny. Education. I want the stand up comedy. I want the stand up. Right now stand up they need to. I think that's the way to go about it. You know what I mean? To just like to have like a global experience. In that way, even if you're not funny, you are actually giving education. You can talk a lot. You're just making fun. Comedian they're making fun of certain thing, maybe certain habit that is happening in a community, maybe around the world or something, a Middle Eastern community. You know, like that guy from India is, some of his stand-up comedy. If you watch him a little bit, you'll understand that Indian are very stingy. Indian are very, they do not want to spend a lot of money on things that are not important. You know what I mean? They will never buy, and they always like to negotiate the prices. They will never, So that's experience. He's telling you the culture, the Indian culture. So like Indian, he did a stand-up comedy between an Indian, a Chinese, I think a Chinese buyer and an Indian seller. And that you can see what is the relation between Chinese and Indian, and what is the culture, Indian culture. So even if it is not funny, it's like education. It's telling you the way these people view the world. So those are the new, I think, they all, but the new way of doing comedy. And I feel like, no, Trevor Noah is he actually master that kind of comedy. He can go back and tell you, you know, what the things that are wrong with South Africa, the apartheid South Africa. Where is Son of Soweto? Son of Soweto is supposed to come here because we're talking about his guy, no Trevor Noah. Yep, 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 yep. Who else do we have as a good stand-up comedian? I want to, I want to see. Yeah, there's a guy also. There's another Indian British guy that I watch his stand up. Accidentally, I found his stand up on Netflix one day. I forgot his name, and he was actually funny. He was actually funny. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. He actually got some material, good material. People are enjoying themselves on the beach. People are enjoying themselves, guys. Gabriel Iglesias, man. Do you know Enrique Iglesias? Enrique Iglesias is a Spanish singer. Bailamo. Enrique Iglesias, man. He used to be. There's a dude who does a neg joke. Yeah, let me look him up. Oh, okay. I like to discover new stand up, new comedians. By me sitting outside is, oh, Don Macmillan. All right, it's the first time I'm hearing about this dude. Never heard of him before. Never heard of him before. Yeah, I need to go. I need to like look for a stand-up comedy around Chicago and go and enjoy myself. The last time I was in a club, a stand-up comedy club, the comedian met, he was like, he wasn't that good. He wasn't that good. And and everybody knew that. When you're a comedian and you're not good and people know that, people are trying to help you, the audience are trying to help you because you you're in trap. You You cannot get out of the podium. They stay, people, just the audience were trying to help him, man. I was like, bro, and you don't want to get out. I'm so nice. I don't want to get out. I don't want to, because by you standing up and getting out, you just indirectly telling him, oh, you directly telling him that, oh, you're not good. So everybody know he's not good, and he wasn't doing. Yeah, he wasn't good. But that club though, everybody was nice. Everybody was nice. Everybody was just trying to make things up. You know what I mean? They were trying to, like, make it like, just a family conversation, and allowing him to go on and do what he was doing. But actually I wanted to go and use restroom, but I couldn't go because me standing up and going is like an admission that, oh, you're not good. So I was just like keeping it, you know, keeping it together, man, so that I can save the day, so that he can get out. It doesn't. I don't want him to remember me that I was the first guy to get the fuck out. But that guy was crazy, and from that day, from that day, it's been like almost 2 years now. I didn't go. I didn't go to the things because majority of the time, like, is like I realized that those stand-up comedy, like, you may book, you may go, and, like, if you go out for five stand-up to go five stand-up comedy, maybe one of them will turn out to be good or okay. The four, the man in four is just like, average. So what up, my friend? Proximity, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? And thank you for the thumbs up. I don't know who you are, but thank you. It means a lot, man. You see me sitting outside and allowing mosquitoes to eat me, to drink some of my blood. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I have to, like, I have to. The reason why I didn't give Joe Rogan, a chance actually is because of that dude. Because I didn't want to see, because he's that big. I didn't want to see him, like, or felt like that dude. So I didn't want to see Joe Rogan, a struggle on the stage. So that's so in that way I'm saving him. I'm not saving myself. I'm saving him. I didn't want to be part of that environment whereby, I'm like Joe Rogan, man. That's fucked up. You're not doing good at all, you know. And I think that's the reason why many people don't want to take a risk. They don't want to just go and discover new stand-up comedian. They just want to go with the usual suspect, the people that they already know, the Kevin Hart and all of those guys, because you know what you're getting. At least he already proved himself that he can be good. So you don't want to just go out there trying to support a newcomer, and then things become like crazy. Proximity, what's up, man? How is India? Are you in New Delhi or no? I think it is around. Hey guys, I watch. You had some beef with Carlos Mencia back in the days. Oh, who's Carlos Mencia? Some of these dude, I know them. Like, if I see them, if I see his pictures, I will know him. But I don't memorize the names, man. That's my problem. Also, let me give you a promotion of a movie that is on Netflix. It's an Indian movie. I think Proximity is from India. I accidentally discovered an Indian movie. The title is The Life of the God. His catchphrase is D D D D. Oh, D D D. Okay, okay. I'm gonna look him up. I will look him up. So I was saying that I accidentally watched an Indian movie by by the title. What is it? With the title of, like, The God of Life or something like that. That movie was crazy, man. That movie was actually it's based on true events. And I think it's an eye opening. Oh, you're Irish. Okay, you're not Indian. Okay. Okay, I thought you were Indian because the other day I watched an Indian movie on Netflix. Is The God of Life, is based on true event, based on true things that happened to a person, a very poor Indian dude, who's like living with his wife. His parent decided to sell everything that he has so that he can buy a ticket and go to the Middle East in Saudi Arabia specifically and work to make his money. only to be, he didn't know that it was like, you know what I mean, human, what is it? What do they call it? Human trafficking? Is that what you guys call it? Human trafficking. Only to go, he went to Saudi Arabia and then he was captured, just like 12 years. It was the movie was very similar to 12 Years Slave, 12 Years Slave, where I mean, he was captured in Saudi Arabia, and it happened just not long time ago in 1991, and then they took him in the desert. He become just like a cowboy. He was just watching the gods and the camel, and he was disconnected to the world. Man, terrible things, man. I read that is a true event, and I saw the guy. That movie was fascinating, and it opened my eye, man, about human trafficking that is still going on to this day. It was fantastic, man. It was fantastic. If you guys get a chance, give it a chance, man. But it's very the movie was very long. Hours long, man. The God of Life or something. It was 3 hour long, but it was fantastic. So it's just busting. The Indian are just busting like the notion that the Gulf country, Saudi Arabia, is very rich. Man, they are people trafficking human, man. Human trafficking, man. They do it. They capture you, they take away your passport, and then they take you to the desert. Man, you're on your own, man. You may get killed over there. You may get killed and nobody knows. That's what was happening, man. It's still happening in the desert in the Middle East. So that was crazy. Man, all right, my friend, all right. I mean, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for coming, and thank you for actually sitting with me. My friend from Ireland, where in Ireland are you coming from? Seven thumbs up. Wow, that's beautiful, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you guys who give me the seven thumbs up. Mosquitoes are not as smart though, man. If you wanna eat somebody, if you wanna, oh, okay, you from Belfast. All right, my friend. Welcome, welcome, my brother. What time is it right now in your country, man? Is it not too late? Is it not too late in your country? Here in Chicago is 8:34 p.m. So it's almost 9 p.m. So yeah. Oh, can I? I be? Oh wow, I made it. Belfast. Oh, it's already two, man. Wow, it's too late, man. When are you going to bed, man? Oh, you already up? You slept? You got up? Wow, look at me. Can you guys see the mosquitoes that are trying to eat me? Where is everybody? Everybody's gone already. Is it time? You guys are indirectly telling me it's time for me to go home. Go get me something. These mosquitoes are weak. These mosquitoes are weak. They're weak. They're not even able to drink the blood, even if you let them. I think they're very new. They're very young. These are very young mosquitoes. These are very, very young. Look at this guy that is turning around. He's very young. Oh, you see how big he is? See how big this mosquitoes is? My legs are hot right now. My legs are burning from mosquitoes bite. But it is a charity, so I'm gifting mosquitoes my blood today. That's my gift to mosquitoes family. To all of these mosquitoes that are hungry. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. I see the way I'm kicking out these mosquitoes, man. I don't want to kill any mosquitoes right now. I feel like I'm paying my due. I'm paying my bills by sitting here. By sitting here, they have to charge me. They're charging me by just making noises and drinking my blood. So, uh, yeah, yeah. I think yeah, he's right. I did. He's absolutely right, bro. You can eat me. Mosquitoes are dumb. You can eat me anywhere you want, but not in my eyes. Can eat my eyes. You can eat my eyes. Just go. You have my legs. Go to my legs and eat it and drink your blood. Please don't make noises. Don't come to my eyes and don't come to my ear. I give you every other places. Every other part of my body is for you, my friend. This stream is all about mosquitoes. I'm thinking of what I can cook when I go back. I have to cook something. Someone is crying, guys. Wow. I think is I'm getting close to going home too. And so all of you guys are gone. I'm also almost about to go home. 99.12, 99.16. All right. Okay. Proximity said two, and there's only two people on here. All right, guys. I think it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna go get me some food to eat, and yeah, see you tomorrow, and have a wonderful day.